Okay, hello guys. I know I say it all the time. This is really quick, but this felt urgent, like it had to be out now. Um, because it's present, within the next few hours to the next few days. I just wanted to throw this on here because I didn't start it, the way I usually do. I just kind of started recording before I lost what was coming through, so. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm getting Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Virgo. Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Virgo. Yeah, that seems to be it. Now, I don't know if that's the person this is for or the person it's about. So, whether people like it or not, like Valentine's Day comes and the collective energy shifts a bit towards the Valentine's Day thing. Whether you're pro Valentine's Day, anti Valentine's Day, doesn't matter. Collectively. So it's bringing things up for people. Like, even if I say, like, oh, I don't even believe in Valentine's Day, you should show affection every day, blah, blah, blah. The collective energy will still affect me and it'll still bring things up. So this is something that's coming up for a masculine. About, realizing I burned a bridge. I wish I could be spending Valentine's Day with you. I should have had that fancy dinner with you, or I don't know. I could be whining and dining, or I'm literally seeing like a bottle of champagne and 2 glasses. In this like outdoor setting. So I don't know if that's what they're imagining or wishing they could do, or maybe somebody's planning on doing that. I'm not sure where we're going with this yet, but it felt urgent because they kept showing me a siren, which I think that means like this happened soon. Since it's around Valentine's Day, that's this weekend, so that makes sense. Duh. Let's see where we go. Yeah, someone's really looking at it like I blew it. Oh, I blew it. Something about that. This specific, like I said, the collective energy will shift towards Valentine's Day, whether you like it or not. And something about that energy is bringing this up. I blew it. And sorry about the TV, I'll try to edit that out, but I have to get this out now. So it's sort of a sad feeling, like, but also realizing, like, I burned things down and I didn't see it in time. Who is this? Whoever this is, and again, it feels like a masculine. Whoever this is did not expect to feel this way. Excuse me, did not expect to be sad and like having any kind of realizations about how it really went versus what I told myself. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't sad about it. There was nothing for me to be embarrassed about, and now, like, it's all coming up. Oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have burned that bridge. I should have done all the things. They might have, like, lied to themselves about, like, you're not really that interested in me, or I'm not really that interested in you. Like, there was really no problem. Like, we weren't, excuse me, it wasn't a, specifically, they lied to themselves about, like, I didn't do anything wrong, and, this isn't supposed to bother me. They're running that through their mind, like, this isn't supposed to bother me. I feel like I have to say I keep getting that, like, this person burned a bridge, but it feels like it was in an ugly, ugly way. And when it first happened, it was like, I'm telling myself it's not a big deal. But when it happened, they were telling themselves like they didn't do anything. They didn't do anything wrong, and it wasn't a big deal. We weren't that serious, or we weren't meant to be, or this is totally normal. This is totally okay, and it's totally okay the way I did this. And this energy is bringing up the truth. Yeah, this is bringing up a lot of realizations. Like, not only is it not true that this is fine, everything's fine, but now I'm like faced with the reality of what I did. Coming face to face with it. I feel like I need to say this person may have just ghosted, just disappeared, stopped calling, stopped answering calls, stopped answering texts. And so now it's bubbling up, the understanding of, like I said, their culpability, what they did, that they were the one that burned the bridge or stabbed you in the back or ghosted or whatever. Excuse me. But also the realization that, like, oh, I actually did love you. And I actually feel more for you than I have for anyone else. It's like front and center now. Or I maybe ignored it or didn't realize it or whatever. And now it's all bubbling up and I'm facing all of that. And it's making me really sad. Like realizing I pushed away the person that offered me everything and specifically opportunity for growth. And it, in some way, realizing you would have helped them get out of like toxic patterns. Excuse me. And now I want to like physically reconnect. There may be something about starting through like a work-related thing. And I don't know what that means. Some work-related thing. I don't know if that means like you work together or they come to your place of business, you go over there, something. And I don't know if that means like that's how this all started or that's how this reconnecting started. But there's something about like work-related avenue, so to speak. But like it's urgent now. I feel like it's urgent. I have to like let you know how sad I am, and I have to admit how I see that my past actions broke everything. And it feels urgent, and it's like this intense need to do this and say this, but also I don't really have a concrete plan. Do you know what I mean? So it could be sloppy, because I don't know how to do this. I just have to do this. I don't know what the best way is, what the best thing is to do or say or whatever, but I just have to do it. Yeah, it feels more like it comes out of the emotions and the urgency than like a well thought out plan. For you, because you've had a lot of healing and a lot of growth, it feels like you will understand the magnitude of this, right? How big it is that this person is actually reaching out, which is great. And I don't feel like you're, gonna pressure this person, and it feels like you're very kind of understanding, like, this is huge, this is growth, this is, you know what I mean? And you will understand that, like, this is maybe the first step to this person healing, and you understand that, healing and growth takes time, and it can unfold, slowly. You feel very compassionate, and understanding, like I said. I know this is gonna sound cryptic. I'm always getting the same thing. I'm always getting Libras and Virgos, and now I'm getting Scorpio too. This is cryptic, but like, it's very, monitor how you approach things, situations. Approach them with a lighter energy. Don't put so much, let's say, okay, just as an example, Valentine's Day is coming, right? And you're hoping to hear from somebody. Don't put too much pressure on, do you hear from them on Valentine's Day? Or what do they say? Don't put too much pressure on what the outcome should be. Approach it lighter. Does that make sense? And that you should lean towards healing, with everything. Give yourself self-care, give yourself grace, give other people grace, and acknowledge that, like, everyone is dealing with their wounds, and we've been talking about all this healing and transformation in 2025 and blah, blah, blah. Like, we're going through it, but so are other people. So if I have this expectation, like I said, just as an example, if I have this expectation, like, well, maybe I'll hear from so-and-so on Valentine's Day, they're going through their things. So if they don't reach out exactly how I want them to, or don't say exactly what I have to approach it that way. Like, well, they're healing their things too. Maybe just the fact that they do reach out is a big step for them. Do you know what I mean? They're really saying to like approach things in that way. Not to put so much pressure that it has to go a certain way or it has to be a certain time, or because we're all, do you know what I'm saying? We're all kind of readjusting to the shifts that have been happening. And the other person may not be exactly where you are. Same way, maybe I'm not exactly where other people are. Like, we're all trying to handle this. And the reason this comes through is because there is someone that is heavily thinking about you. But it may not go exactly how you want it to go. They keep saying that, like, don't put so much pressure. Don't have such high expectations for, like, Valentine's Day itself. Again, that's just an example. Maybe you're wanting to hear from somebody for your birthday or anniversary or something. Yeah, like, don't have such high expectations for that day itself. Because the other person is trying to find their footing. They're, after all the transformation they've gone through and the realizations they're having, and you know what I mean? Try to remember that. Try to remember, like, what you've been through, what you're healing, and how your perception has changed, and how you're trying to adjust to that. Like, heavy focus on that. Don't have these high expectations and let them unfold the way they have to unfold. Because there is something about that, about like something that was in, some connection that was in like an inconsistent kind of energy, going like at an inconsistent pace with periods of like speeding up, then backing off, and speeding up and backing off. Do you know what I mean? Which, look, I get it. It can potentially make me fear they're backing off for good, or, you know, I'll feel overwhelmed from, what are we doing? It's all in and then it's all out and then it's all in. Like, I get that. But they're saying like it has to go that way. It's like this person has like this strong pull towards you, but they're struggling with whatever shifts they're going through. I'm supposed to say the other thing to consider about this when they're saying not to put so much pressure or high expectations or whatever, is doing that is contributing to the like hesitant energy dynamic, whatever. And so it will speed up, or it will go better if you can pull back from having those fears, having those uncertainties. I think ultimately the message is to be patient, keep putting in the effort to your healing, and this may start off wobbly, but then it leads to a more meaningful connection, a more consistent connection. Hope that makes sense.